need me at the Vanguard, say no more. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! There, Master! Harpies!
'Tis weak to fire. Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle. Very well. I shall return. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. By your command, Arisen. So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Let me know what you need. Might have just the thing. Pleasure doing business with.
Shackled by a foul curse and robbed of all memory.
Looking for work? We've got plenty going here.
Aye, I reckon you'll be good at this.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge?
There's aught.
That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Fall back!
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
You a traveller? Well, I'll not pry, but I can tell you've a strong arm. I used to be a sellsword, see? Time was, I spent every waking moment perfecting my skills. If you're anything like me, once you've reached the pinnacle of your vocation, you'll want to seek out a maester. They'll be able to teach you a skill of incomparable power. If properly persuaded, that is.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? I dream of owning a little shop of my own. Hope to see you again.
I just want to live as a...
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
That was close.
Good day to you.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy. Where ought we to go now? Is there aught this pawn might do for you? How might I serve you?
You really ought to have returned.
What should I do? Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernwood. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. It will be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine. Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most... Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait.
Oh. We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Runa's apothecary here in Melv.
Good day to you.
We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post. Taste.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandpa for us. He'll want to reward you proper like. Oh, but
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? The safer the roads, the heavier my pocket. Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
oh dear. On my toe.
We have found a material.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. That place puts my ears on it.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my... Now, tell me, are you registered with... Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself. and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Here's hoping for a decent haul.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
The safer the roads, the heavier. Always a pleasure.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it.
If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I... Naturally, it is a vocation for those who... At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful... 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. However, the more powerful the spell, thus... A mage is unlikely to last long on the field. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek. Thieves favor light. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation. I am a fighter myself, and should that... Very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any more.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall him...
Oh, I can't complain.
My bed calls.
Hail, if you've a moment to spare. As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians...
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may. Hey.
There, Master! Saurians! The Arisen has been drenched.
That was hard won.
Time to get back to work.
I've naught to do with this.
What to make of this?
Well, that appears to have sent to finish the job. I'd have you drop a jar of port. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that. You must make sure your aim is true. Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian.
Now we're to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master. In relation to that, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time. I shall do as you say. Your aim could have been more precise, but I expect the Saurians will be discouraged nonetheless.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. Though I must say, your aim, all the same, that poison should keep the beasts at bay for the time being. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
Our task is complete.
Ah, you've returned. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Might you be looking to enlist?
You there! What are you up to?
How might I aid you, sir?
I'm just grateful I get time to get back to work.
I'll set out on my own.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
There's a ladder here.
Well met, sir. How might... I be of service? Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Aught I can do for you?
Yes?
You've my gratitude for the work.
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our...
Have you grown accustomed to the adventuring life? If there's anything you're unsure of, I would fain be of aid.
We've got goblins! By your command, Arisen.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Let's hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well and trust our judges.
We are to retreat then. Go forth!
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force. If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance? An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawn.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Hold up. Someone comes to read.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Pawns are a mysterious sort. Some know them by another name. Crossers of the Ring. They're said to travel twixt the worlds through those, rift stones, I believe they're called. I'd not mind a journey to another world myself, provided 'twere only temporary.
I shall do as you say.